And we're back with part 2 of the Inner Circle Houston Season 3 reunion. We're all back after a little regroup. You still doing okay, Charde?
I'm great.
Yeah, okay. All right, so let's pick back up. Last time we left off at the whiskey event for London and things of that nature. So, Ashton, well, 2 things I want to talk to you about. Shay actually came and tried to be your friend or make amends with you or whatever. What did you think of that?
I mean, I didn't think really nothing too much of it. I think I would never be friends with Shay. She's fake to me, so no, I would keep that at a distance.
So why do you think she was trying to be friends with you?
I guess just to have somebody on her side, or just to talk about, I don't know, just to run to talk about some shit.
So what was the whole deal with you and Shay? I know it was, previously mentioned that, she would call you Tanaya's wingman or her sidekick or whatever. But what is the root of the problem with you and Shay?
I really don't know what the root of the problem with me and Shay. I think she's really just being dry. I mean, I'm not Tanaya's wingman or her sidekick or whatever she wants to call it. She's just dry to me.
So do you think she had an issue with you, but you didn't have one with her?
Yeah, basically. Or basically, she had an issue with Tanaya, so she tried to pick it with me too. But that's not my business.
So for those of you who know Shay, were y'all surprised to see her try to reach out to Ashton?
I'm very surprised. That's out of Ashton character. Messing with Shay, that's that's
yeah, that was a little staticky.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was awkward.
Yeah, watching her try to be Ashton's friend.
Yeah, it was awkward.
Yeah. So what is your root issue with Toya?
Toya's messy. She didn't have to go back and tell Shay nothing. I feel like she had something to say about.
Well, even before that situation, you didn't, fool with her anyway.
Because she's messy.
But how am I messy? Like,
You just run
I
back
never
and
did
tell
anything to you, so
people
how
stuff
can
like
you say I'm messy?
Like I've heard you run back and tell people stuff and
But who though? Tell me who.
just an example with Charde and them, just like you said, you went back and told her what you wanted to tell her.
Yeah.
What is that
pretty
about?
much I did.
That's
Because
that's
she's my
messy.
friend, so. But
So
you wouldn't go
why
tell
would
your
you-
friend if somebody was talking about her.
I'm gonna tell my friend, yeah, somebody talk about you need to go check that. I'm not gonna say what she said because she needs to go to that person to tell him. Like, nah, I'm not finna just twist up no words. I'm not finna do that.
So, Treese, you are in the middle here. Toya is your friend, Ashton's your daughter. What do you feel could fix this, if anything?
First of all, I'm not gonna get in no grown folks' business. If both of them talk about me, because I'm gonna handle it.
Right, but what do you think? How do you think they could fix this? Do you think they can?
Somebody needs to be a bigger dog and come in and sit down and talk to one of them. Cause she older and she younger. So it's gotta be some wisdom somewhere in the messages.
Would you be open to maybe finding out what the actual problem is, Toya?
Yeah, I'm willing. Well, she just said it. I twist things. So maybe, however it is presented to me, say it how it's presented to me.
So do you think, because this isn't the first time someone said that about you, that
Right. Previously, but my thing is, I mean, we'll get to that later. Like when Chris calls me and tells me things, that's coming from the horse's mouth.
right?
So.
So do you think, since we're on the topic, calling Erica with that information, do you think maybe you were kind of stirring the pot a little bit?
No, he called me and I called and told her what was said. Exactly what was said.
So were you surprised to hear that? Because have you talked to Chris at all?
No, I haven't.
Since long time ago, since we stopped filming last time.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Well, has anyone talked to Chris?
No.
No, nobody. So when you heard that from Toya about him being in cahoots with London or trying to come after you, is that something that you feel like you can believe? Because you didn't believe Chris previously.
Yeah, that teaming up with London shit, yeah, I believe that, cause London can be a manipulator. So yeah, I believe that.
Was anyone else surprised to hear
I
that?
find that very weird. Wasn't nothing talking shit about Chris and somebody's man.
It don't matter when you're a manipulator and you know how to run game, you know, you can bring a cat to some milk, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter.
Not the cat to the milk.
Yeah.
But you know what? I feel if a person,
Somebody's just real gullible at that point.
if a person is talking about a person, don't tell me you call them. If you spread it, you call them. Period. I don't want to hear it. You call them because I don't want to hear no message shit. If you want to talk about somebody, call them.
Some people ain't got the balls though, Mama Trees. They ain't got them balls. Them balls ain't hanging, so they ain't gonna call.
They
Don't be
scary.
scared.
They scary.
So do y'all think London was scared by not showing up today?
Man, I don't even wanna fucking talk about London, man. Why? Man, can we go on to something else? Cause, you know, he don't rub me the right way. He does not rub me the right way, but yeah, scary, yeah. I'll say that.
Well, okay, since we'll pivot a little bit.
Yeah, let's pivot.
Charde, you and Shay kind of buried the hatchet, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, she had came to me and she apologized.
Mm-hmm.
And I just took it, but like just seeing her, it's like she tries to be friends with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
She's a people pleaser.
Yeah, she really is.
She messy.
That is a difference.
She's an instigator. She's messy. She tries to get the scoop on people so she can run back into some messy ass shit and start something.
All right, well, Charde, you and Toya didn't really clear the air or make amends or anything. In fact, she said she would snatch a wig out or snatch a weave off. How-
I'm so happy you brought that up because like I really don't know what side of
Is that what
Houston.
classy women do? Shake off their shoes?
But the side of Houston I'm from, when you say you gonna fucking do something, you gonna fucking do it. So what the
And
fuck
I'm
you
from
talking
Houston.
about? What the fuck you talking about? Now you gonna scratch my hair out? Yes, okay, fuck you. Let's hair, bitch, screw it, try it. Try it though. Let's try it. Let's try it.
Okay, Charde.
No, I saw it all day.
Shit.
Okay,
Goodness, bitch, you ain't from no motherfucking real ass shit. Get the fuck on. Shit, no, I wanna see the
all
fucking
day.
movie.
This is
No.
what they doing to women? Oh, damn.
Wait a minute.
Sometimes.
Charde!
I ain't
A little bit of
I ain't know that.
Are you
I ain't know
speaking
that.
to
I
her
see
back
it
up,
now. I did not know that.
Are you alright?
No, I'm in my tennis shoes just in case I gotta come across this fucking room.
Come on, baby. I'm
Well,
ready.
first
She
of all,
don't know
Come
me.
on.
first of all,
I'm
calm
ready,
down,
but-
calm down. We too classy for that.
I stay ready.
We too classy for that.
Stay ready.
Calm down, take a breather. We too classy for that.
You alright?
Yeah. I need to take my blood pressure a little bit.
Charde, what is Talk to me. What's going on? What's going on?
Well, first of all, like I said, like I don't know where she from, but where I'm from, you tell somebody that you gonna snatch their hair out, bitch, this shit costs too fucking much for you to try to even touch my hair. So, at the end of the day, I don't like her. I really don't. I don't even like the look of her. How the fuck?
So there's no chance that y'all could try to maybe make amends or.
Nah, fuck her.
Fuck you, bitch.
Shit.
Now rotate on it, ho.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
All right, she really want me. She
No,
really
no,
want to see me though.
No.
She really want to see me though.
No, we don't want that. We don't want her to see you.
You mean?
We don't want that.
You too classy. Y'all too classy to
No,
do
man.
all that.
My lips dry too. Shit.
Gotta keep it moisturized.
So Toya, what do you feel? What are you feeling right now?
What am I? And you know, I actually came here today to make amends with her and tell her that I know we started off rocky.
Yeah.
And I know I went and twisted her words around.
Mhm.
You know, so I thought we was gonna be able to amend today. But yeah, I did say I was gonna snatch her wig or hair out her head. I said that.
I'm already pulling mine out for you to snatch it.
So
So you don't think you can sit down with her, baby, and talk?
No, I don't want to. I really want to fuck her up.
I have a selection
Just saying.
just for me. These make amends. Y'all shake hands. Y'all two women left. Just apologize, shake hands. Y'all don't have to like each other. Just shake hands and be done with it.
like I said,
I
I
just
came
do it
with
for
amends
me
today.
I mean, do it for me.
I came okay, because
Just do it for
yes,
me.
I mean, we started off rocky, and yes, when we went to go meet up with her to talk to her, yes, I did get in her face, and I did that. I didn't know we was coming to, Shay was gonna apologize and do all that shit, so I feel like that's some undercut sneaky shit also, but.
So you feel like you were thrown under the bus by Shay?
Yeah, because I didn't know we were like really coming to, apologize because I could have been on that level also and we could have squashed that right then and there.
So did you and Shay have a conversation prior to going to meet her?
No, we didn't. It's just like when we got there, I'm like, where are we going? And she's like, oh, we're going to meet Charde. I'm like, 4. But she never said nothing until we actually got there. And then I'm seeing them like coots.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I'm saying to myself, well, bitch, you could have told me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like she used me as well as London used her. So
Okay.
Can y'all shake hands today for me?
No disrespect, Mama Trees, I love you and all, but I'm not no fake ass female. If I don't like you, know this, I don't like you.
and you don't gotta like me.
Okay.
Trust and believe that.
Just saying.
Well, that sounds sealed.
Yeah, that sounds like we're gonna move on from that. I don't need anybody else hopping up today. So, Ashton, I know we kind of want to move away from London, but we do have to address something. And this will address Shay as well. Shay told you that London was talking about your children.
And Shay usually do and be messy. So I went and confronted London about it.
So looking back on it, since you're saying you felt like she was messy, do you feel bad for the way you came at London?
I mean, kind of, sort of, but he did tell me, my kids were jumping on the couch, but he should never went back and told Shay that. He should have came and told me that about my kids. Don't talk to nobody else about my kids.
So as everyone here has children, put yourself in Ashton's situation. If someone told you what London had said, what would have been your reaction?
I 100% agree with you. If somebody has something to say about my kids, don't go to nobody else, you come to me.
Even if it wasn't, so let's say that Shay took it out of context and twisted it a little bit. Was it the fact that he just had the conversation with Shay?
It
don't
her
matter.
kids did, her kids shouldn't have came out of her mouth at all. I mean, his mouth at all to anybody. If you got something to say, I'm right here. Talk to me, because they mine.
But my thing is, why did he even bring it up to Shay? He should have called her right when he seen it. He should have said something. He shouldn't have waited till the next day or whenever to talk about it. He should have told Ashton right then and there.
So let's ask this, because this is something that came up during the season airing with Shay and London. What came up is that they each were trying to do things to throw each other under the bus. So Shay would do things to hurt London, London would do things to hurt Shay. Do y'all kind of see that?
They feed off of that.
They do, you think so?
I think they feed off of that.
Sound like a mental illness to me.
Yeah.
So another thing we got was they were trying too hard to stand out this season. Do you feel either one of them were trying to be like
No.
the standout or like the star of the show or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do? Which one?
London.
London? Anyone else feel like that?
Shay.
I'd like to say both of them. Like,
Yeah.
they both like,
Cause
it's
they've
for
been
that
doing
attention.
it.
So it's like, move, I'm in front. No, you move, I'm in the front. No, you move. So it's like, y'all just create commotion.
So you think it's ironic they're not here today, being people that were trying to be in front?
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It does.
Yeah, because if you really think about it, they wanted to be the head honcho or whatever they call it, and because this would be perfect for both of them not to be here, so they can say, "Look, I'm better than everybody else. I don't have to be at the reunion."
Or look, they're at home laughing because they got us all here at each other's throat.
Or this damn reunion is being about them. Oh, they gon' really just gets off with that. Like, what? Y'all talking about me? Y'all talking about me at the reunion? Oh, thank you. That's what I want.
Y'all agree with that?
Yeah. Especially Shay.
Yeah.
Especially Shay.
Man.
Okay. Well, Mama Therese, you had your dinner party, and we all know how that ended.
A disaster.
So tell us, Mama Trace. You know, we saw you get your divorce when you were in in Dallas. We saw that. So what? Now that your divorce has been final for so long, how does it feel to have moved on from that?
Depressed, angry, defeated. Got my power back, but I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
So you're good now.
I'm good now. Spend money, but I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
But if I did something different, not getting married
Mm-hmm.
with the guy, but I won't be spending money, but I'm good. I'm really good at this point now.
So before it all went to hell, did everyone enjoy Mama Teresa's dinner party? What there was of it before the shit popped up?
Oh, that
Oh,
feels
yeah.
good.
Love is positive. Yeah.
Good. Well, Toya, there was a scene that we didn't air with you and Shay coming to the actual dinner party, and just kind of feeling you out, like how we were feeling going into the dinner party. Being that prior to that London's Crystal thing, he said that you brought a negative energy to the group. Were you looking forward to the dinner party?
Yeah, I was looking forward to the dinner party. I wanted to talk to Mama Treese about her divorce because, you know, I've been reaching out to her anyways on some advice about a divorce. So yeah, I was.
Okay. All right, good. Well, Charde came with London to the dinner party. And Ashton came alone. You came by yourself. Erica, you came by yourself. And then, again, another instance where London was saying that you were drunk prior to that dinner party. Had you been drinking that day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to hide it from my mother. No. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So was he. The fuck, we took a shot together.
Okay.
Okay. We don't like each other, but motherfucker, we'll drink together. Yeah.
So I want to address the because I have, you know, you and Charde are kind of by each other, and Charde previously hadn't talked to anybody. So I want to address one of the things that were brought up at the dinner party. London claimed that you told him that you wanted to get Charde drunk to take advantage of her. Before you clear that up, though, I want to talk to everybody else who knows Erica. Is that something you feel like she would even say or do?
No.
Come on,
No.
we cannot hide. Come on now. Do I really need to do that? Come on now.
No.
Charde,
That's
what did you feel in that moment? Because I know after that you left, so we didn't get a chance to talk about how you actually felt.
As far as her trying to take advantage.
Yeah, or as far as her being, as far as that being
Look,
said.
I'm not even gonna look at it. 'Cause it's like, come on, man.
I was shocked. I was very shocked about it because I was just like, wait, what?
Yeah,
And I left because it was like everybody was talking about me.
yeah,
It was just very overwhelming because it was just too much.
yeah.
You know, I mean, honestly, I would have stayed and ate some more if that would have came out first. But just the insight of everybody just coming in on me. Like, nigga, I can do nothing to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I want to give you a chance to, because we're not going to be able to get you in, London. I want to give you a chance to just talk about that, if you want to clear anything up or anything. So this is your moment.
Well, what I am going to clear up is I was joking. It was simply a joke. Like, just like, you see a celebrity and be like, ooh,
You want to tell
man.
that to Charde?
Charde, first, let me, eye to eye, you know what I'm saying? I apologize. Oh, see that slow takeoff right there? But no, seriously, like, I never had any intentions to offend you or anything like that. It was simply a joke. Like, I would joke about, any other woman or a celebrity. Like, I wasn't like plotting on you and be like, man, I gotta get her, like, put some in her drink, get her drunk. Like, no, it was simply a joke. And that shit was twisted, that he said. So I apologize, and I hope that one day you can accept my apology.
I accept it. It's cool.
Thank you.
Well, Erica, I'm glad we gave you a chance to clear it up, because we, as far as filming wise, have never seen you be so angry.
Man, look, anger takes out a lot of energy a lot of my energy, and I don't like giving my energy away, but when it's some shit that just ain't true and it's just so fucked up and just humiliating, hell yeah, I was ready to fucking flip the fuck out. Like, it's ridiculous.
So
That
why
don't
do
make
you
sense.
why do you think London brought that up?
He just gotta have that attention on him. Like, that's the only thing that I could think about. Like, you just need some kind of attention on you. Like, you want that Superman type vibe. Like, oh man, I'm saving you from her. Hey, look, this what she said. She a monster, so you might want to watch out for her. And that just puts the shine on him.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But he twisted the shit up. So now what? Now what you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Does anyone else have a theory of why London will bring that up?
Because they were, when they brought up the fact that, oh, well, Charde is trying to be friends, you said this, like, I think Shay said that London said that you said that Charde was being friendly, so he was trying to get the lights off of him, you know, which makes me further say, okay, so you were lying to throw her under the bus, so it wouldn't be on you, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when somebody puts you right there on the spot, he ain't had nothing else to say.
Yeah.
It was like, let me throw somebody else under the bus so I can get out of it, you know?
Yeah. So where does your, being that coming into the show, Charde, London was the one who you were mainly cool with. So where does your relationship or friendship stand with him now?
In the trash.
Really?
Yes, it's in the trash.
Alley-oop?
It's done, it's over. I mean, unless he calls me and talks to me about it, I guess. I mean, but other than that, I mean, that's the most he could do.
So he has
Calling.
not called you to clear up or?
He hasn't called me to at least simply apologize. Because I can see where you can say, oh, Charde is trying to be friendly. Well, that could be taken in any kind of context.
Yeah.
You know? So if you really was my friend, you would call me off camera, you know, and clear things up. That way it would make me, you know, reassure me. Other than that, he hasn't contacted me. And I'm sorry, phone works both ways. I'm not gonna call you. Because this is where I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You know, this is your fault.
So when is the last time you actually spoke with him?
The dinner.
Oh, it's just a dinner party.
Yeah. When I left, I was done. I was done. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to contact anybody.
Is anyone kind of surprised that London hasn't called her or talked to her sister?
I'm surprised.
Too.
Because they were always together and he was always by her side, and I'm shocked.
And why would you want to rid your one new friend? Like,
Yeah.
why would you want to fuck that up? So he caught me off guard with that one. I'll say that.
Let me want to just keep stirring the pot.
Well, it's burning, so he needs to move pots, transfer pot, put up another aisle, cause ooh,
Well, I'm surprised. I'll tell you that. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. So Matrice, the whole dinner party fiasco, who do you think had the blame in kind of messing it up?
Shane and London,
Jay and London?
they the people pleaser, they wanted attention, they wanted the store.
let me say, I'll take part of the blame for going off and shit. Like, I could have held my composure, you know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to mess up anybody's gathering and dinner time and fun time, you know what I'm saying? So I'll take a little bit of that blame, even though, you know, there were accusations against me. I could have kept it together until after the dinner and let her have her moment, and then went off or discuss, or, you know, a little bit of both, you know what I'm saying? So, and for that, Mama Trees, I apologize for that too.
Okay. But Shane and London, they did not call me and apologize.
Oh, they didn't? Neither one of them?
No.
Ashton, what is your take? Because you know, when stuff go on, you just be sitting there looking.
Hey. Hey. They just too much.
As long as it have nothing to do with you.
My business.
You and your children, long as they ain't
Just don't talk
nobody
about
else
my
know.
children. He's alright.
So, Charde, being that you're the new person, do you feel like you have a friendship with anyone here on the show?
That one right there.
Ashton? Yeah? you think you and Erica can, now that this has been clear, that you think you and Erica can have a friendship?
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep a side eye on her.
Hey, I don't blame you, man. It's all good. I'll take that.
So, Erica and Ashton, being that you were the people who started Data Circle Houston and the entire Inner Circle franchise, basically. For the first.
Is that
Okay.
So y'all haven't been back, so I want to kind of get y'all opinions, and I'll get everyone else's too. But y'all haven't been back since Dallas has been kind of like airing for a while. So what are some of your opinions about Dallas?
Dallas is a vibe. Like, I hope to one day make a cameo on Dallas, cause they be having some shit going on. I want to be in the shit, like, you know, beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? Darius, I love Darius, and it just looks like a whole vibe. So hopefully one day, you know what I'm saying, the producers can stir something up and put it together for a couple of episodes. That would be pretty cool.
What about you?
I do like Dallas. I do want to go down there and film with them. I do like that boy. I forgot his name. Is it Edgar?
Edgar?
Yes. Oh, Edgar. He is the one. He's the one I want to be with.
So what does it feel like, you know, coming?
And Christina too.
Christina?
Yeah.
So what does it feel? How does it feel like coming back, bringing Houston back after so long? Because you know we've tried a million times. Charde, even though Charde has been part of the trying for a while. So what did it feel like, you know, bringing it back, bringing the show back?
I love it. I'm loving it. I like how, you know, the dynamics change, time change, and we deserve to let our fans and our people know, you know, what's going on with us. You know, it's been years, so things have changed. So we deserve to let them know that, you know, we cool, this is what's going on, and stay tuned, and it's gonna be some more.
Yeah, because Ashton, you only had one baby in the second season, and now you have two.
Baby. Y'all missed that.
Charde, what does it feel like to finally be a part of the show after so long of wanting to do it? Like, what was your reaction to being on the show, and then what did people think of you on the show?
I think it's actually really cool.
Yeah.
You know, aside from all the drama, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I was also looking at Twitter. I was like, oh my gosh, people actually like me. No, it's cool.
Yeah. Mama Trees, you actually have been, this is your, second time being a cast member?
Yeah.
Like an official cast member. So what is it like for you being back on? Because you've actually, let's ask this, because you filmed with Dallas and Houston.
Oh, she was on both.
You was on both. So who do you like being around more?
Don't answer that.
Give the honest truth.
Both. I like this crew. I like the crew. I like Dallas and stuff. I like Edgar. Oh, by the way, Edgar, I got my divorce, okay? And yeah, they both cool.
Yeah.
Both cast, and I like
That's a
those.
safe answer.
Okay.
And Toya, you've been wanting to be on, you know, in Houston for a while, and we
Yeah.
finally got it
Yeah,
together.
I
So,
got it going up and going again.
so what was it like for you watching it back?
I mean, I love it. You know, when they first came out and
Yeah.
I was watching them, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get on the show.
Yeah.
I gotta get on the show. But and I'm actually glad that I did get on the show. But I'm loving it, and I also love the Dallas cast.
Yeah. Well, Dallas, they always have a rivalry with y'all about who started it first, who was here
They got a
first.
rivalry
Right.
with themselves.
It's always a rivalry. Dallas always want to talk about Houston and how they better, and I think I need to get y'all all in the room, like everybody. one day. I think that'd be
See
a
all
lot
the
of fun.
positive things we had to say about them. Like, y'all ain't gotta.
Well, and Charde and Darius did the circle to circle, and I think that worked out really well. They got to really kind of get to know each
But
other.
we need the whole Dallas cast to be on board with the
Yeah.
positivity.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So if there was anyone, well, actually, let me back up a little bit. I do want to talk about this with you, Toya, with Chris. I do want to talk about, so you still talk to Chris.
Yes.
Have you talked to him throughout this filming process?
Yes.
about being on the show and all of that.
He doesn't want to be on the show.
Did he have any advice for you about filming?
No.
No?
Yeah, no, not really.
No? Okay. All right. Anybody that's still with Chris miss Chris? You on the show?
He's funny. He's funny.
Chris is Chris.
Chris.
funny.
That's all you had to say?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't know, like for me, y'all are, and I mean Dallas too, but like Houston started with people that I actually knew and were related to, you know? So it's, you know, I went to high school with Erica, I worked with Charde. I mean, you're my sister, so you're my cousin. So it's like, you know, so it's crazy for it to be people that I actually know. And let me say this, because London yelled at me a lot this season. Because stuff was being brought up that he didn't like, or whoever said what.
Temper tantrum.
This is my thing. You sat here, London, and talked about all of these women on this stage like a dog. Called them all kinds of names, called them all out their name, including my sister and my mother. So, and I didn't say anything. I didn't stop it. Y'all didn't ask me to stop anything when he said something y'all didn't like. No one threw a fit. So I just want to say that with him doing that, I feel like it's very disrespectful for him not to be here. I feel like it is a coward move, considering all he had to say about everyone. So for me personally, I'm not happy with him being here. Shay, listen, y'all know behind the scenes, I don't play behind the scenes. So personally, Shay gives me a lot of drama behind the scenes, so Shay won't be on the show anymore. Her not coming to the reunion was the final straw for me. So as of today, Shay is officially fired from the Inner Circle Houston and will never film with Houston again. Okay. Ever. I know y'all are friends with her, I don't mind, but you know, she will not be invited to any filming events. She is not allowed at any filming events. Now, London, depends on how everybody feels about that, I don't know. That's another conversation for another time. However, I feel like he had a very awful season. I feel like he should have been here to address the things that he said to everybody. So if there's something that you would like to say to anyone, what is something you would want to say to London? That you wanted to say face to face to him, if anything?
Man the fuck up.
Stop being a titty baby. You dish it out, but you don't want to take it.
You took my word.
Sorry.
Double dish.
He's a real big baby, like to talk a lot of shit to people, and don't know how to back it up. You can dish it out, but you don't know how to back it up.
Do you have anything to say?
Be a better person. You know, you talk all this stuff about wanting to grow and positive vibes, but do better within yourself. That way other people can see your growth. Because right now, what you're doing is not right. It's not. You don't treat people like that.
Yeah. Do you have anything?
I mean, he should have just been here, so.
Yeah.
You should have been here.
Well, I want to go around the room and just ask one thing that you liked and one thing maybe you regret from the season. So let's start with you, Toya.
What did I like? I liked everything about the season. I regret starting off wrong with Charde. I really do. I regret it.
You accept that?
She fake as fuck.
Oh,
I tried. That was cute. I think that was.
I tried.
Shooting from the heart.
That's what fake people do, though. They try to deceive you, Mama Trees. I'm just saying.
Well, Charde, what's something you like?
I love Mama Trees food. Bring that to next season.
Keep it coming.
What's something you maybe regret?
I guess I regret being so gullible. You know, been trying to like fill out people. I should have listened, and you know, went from there. So.
Mama Trees?
Love the cast. Don't like Shay. And I'm really glad she's gone because she's a people person and she's not good for the cast. She's not good for the cast.
Ashley?
I made a new friend.
Well, actually, let me ask you: do you feel like you were more outspoken this season?
Yes. Yes, I was. Last season I wasn't, and everybody's telling me that I was more spoken this season.
Do y'all like this season, Ash, or y'all like
Yeah.
prior season better?
No, I like this
This
season. 'Cause
I like that high key action.
Erica, what's something you like and you maybe regret from this season?
Oh man, I definitely regret calling myself trying to joke around London, cause I see where that shit landed, and no, I can't joke like that around him, which is unfortunate, but you know, I just gotta watch my words around him. But I love reuniting, you know, with everybody, whether it was on a positive note, negative note, whatever. I love coming back, filming, you know what I'm saying, exposing whatever I need to expose to family, friends, fans, everybody. So,
Anything? Okay, cool. So who would do a season 4 for next season?
Do I really have a choice?
I mean, you do. I mean, you don't have to do it.
I'm here for it. I'm down for it.
You're down for it?
I'm there for it.
Yeah, Charde?
Yeah.
Of course.
We know, Mama.
We know.
Girl.
Mama Trees be like, I want to be a casting. Don't put me on the end. I don't want to sit on the end.
I'm on the ride.
I ain't no end bitch.
Okay, well, that's it for the Inner Circle Houston Season 3 reunion. We will hopefully see you next season.
Bye. Stay tuned though.